Y'all talk to me real quick. Y'all already know it's Lulu and her favorite moo moo. It's your girl Lulu and her favorite moo moo. No, but I had a beautiful, productive day today. Had a little hiccups, ups and downs, in regards to these children. But if you guys didn't know, I have a boy and a girl, Sunny and Alira, two beautifully, crazily created beings out here in these Drisnites. But I was just sitting here thinking and meditating and contemplating on life, you know, just about being okay with being yourself. I have 2 points: being okay with being yourself, and it's not easy. Having purpose, you know, it's not easy. Having purpose isn't easy. Let me fix my wig. Having purpose isn't easy. It's not easy being beautiful. You think it's easy being beautiful? Do you think it's easy being this talented? Okay. Let me know in the comments below if you resonate with this message. Double tap that bell so you know when I go live as well. Like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling the royal vibes. Through Christ we unite. But it's hard to be around people and then you can see them have genuine connections with everybody else. Okay? I mean, this is what you see. It's like, dang, it seems like everybody else can have genuine connections, but when it comes to having a connection with me, it always has to be like, oh, I'm saying we're cool, and then we're not, like, just randomly, like, when certain people come around because you have certain conversations, what you say, how you act towards me in privacy is different from how you act towards me when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are being said in rooms that you're not in is what I've been picking up. And just be okay with being who you are, because it's like life really is as long as it's gonna be. And not beating yourself up for not being perfect or doing something like, oh, I know this is not healthy for me, but every now and then it's okay. It's just, don't be obsessed or overly indulging in certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every now and then is okay, because it's like you could walk across the street, get hit by a car, and you wish you hit that blunt, you know what I'm saying, for the last time, you know what I'm saying? And you just never know. Like, life can take a turn at any moment. So it's like, just live your life and be happy. And don't be influenced by things that are not of nature, of your natural nature. And we see God has given us so many examples to live by, even in nature. I try to tell my children, parents don't really owe you as much as you think, as a child. I'm a child myself. Parents really don't owe you that much. They had you, they birthed you, and in nature, that's all they really have to do. Only like the bigger animals, they keep their young around them longer until they can fight and fend for themselves. Some animals, they don't even give you that. Some of them eat them. Eat their young, you know what I'm saying? But if we did that, we have more morals, right? You know what I'm saying? So morals do exist. So to say that there's not a moral compass or a moral code that has been placed for as an example for us to live by is idiotic, to say the least. But yeah, I just had like, I just see 444. So that's the number. Okay, if you've been seeing 444, okay, it's all about family. It's all about your intuition. It's all about love. It's all about your emotions. Your emotions really have an effect on your health. And that's why motherfuckers shouldn't play with your mother. It's a thin line between love and hate. I wish I could hit that. It's a thin line. How they be, man. I miss how men used to sing back in the day. Can we have that? Can we bring that back? But yeah. Y'all let me know if y'all feeling the messages that I've been putting out lately. You know, I've definitely evolved spiritually and came into being. I had to slow down. You know, it's hard to slow down when you're constantly on the hustle, constantly on the grind. You see the grind, you see the shine. So yeah, that's what it is. They definitely see the grind. They definitely see the shine. And the reason why they feel and see the grind and the shine is because you feel and see the grind and the shine. And I feel like continuing to give yourself those positive affirmations and telling yourself and knowing, not just telling yourself, but also knowing and understanding, like, even when I forget certain things and I meant to channel them out to the universe, sometimes things are just for you, and that's okay. You don't have to, especially when you've just tapped into your spiritual gifts, or you've just started to understand what following your intuition truly means and how that feels, and how other people may not understand this guidance because they haven't received their calling quite yet. Just like they haven't evolved, they haven't went into the chrysalis quite yet, so they're not ready. They're still cooking. So that's just what that is. So that could be significant as well to somebody. Okay, baking soda. So like I said, y'all just be careful out here, live your life, but also understand that to live your life is to nurture your life and to appreciate the life that God has given you. The lessons, the blessings, the experiences that God has given us all. Because I'm not just talking to you, talking to me too. Okay. So I just feel like you're standing out is what I'm hearing. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. I knew that we become one right away. Oh, right away. Yeah. So somebody knew right away. You. Yeah. God really wants you to focus on yourself. Like, I feel that, like, becoming one with yourself. Because when you're not one with yourself, it's almost like I'm picking up people will take advantage. When you're not one with yourself, people will take advantage. Like when it comes to settling, like, okay, you say one thing, but then you settle for less. You give people a lot of chances. They study you more than you think they do. Yeah. And the nighttime is so loud. It's like it's so quiet, but it's so loud. So this could be your thoughts. This could be somebody you know going through it too. And I don't know how to explain these gifts either, honestly. I know that people like us, I'm feeling like super, super emotional, super nervous, anxiety. So people could be going through a lot of nervousness and anxiety right now. Maybe your gifts bring about the spirit of anxiety or nervousness, or it's just light, it's just truth. And I feel like once people awaken into the fact that they fear light, they fear truth, that's what's actually going on, I feel like that even scares them. It's like people are really like, the spirit of fear is a strong, strong spirit. And I feel like it's hard to be sensitive to energy, because who wants to feel negativity all day? Like, it's to the point where people don't even have to, be vocal about the negativity. It's energetic. And maybe people, they don't want you to pick up on certain things, so they kind of like stay away from you. They may not vocally say that they believe or understand it, but it's like a feeling that they know that they should. It's like they're still like trying to understand or do research, or find themselves in exactly what do they believe, but it's not like their eyes is playing tricks on them, especially when it's true, especially when you've experienced it, that it's true because you've seen it, you felt it. It's familiar to at least one of your senses. If you haven't detoxed in a while, that's how like your senses probably never tapped into your senses. And what I mean by senses is your intuition, your brain. The thing that, and another thing, this is something that I realized about people who have like mental disorders. Especially the ones who are nonverbal at this point, depending on like how they became mentally ill. A lot of them, they have telepathic ability. So a lot of therapists and people who, go through the system and just learn it from the books instead of receiving it and learning it through Christ, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all an evolutionary thing. You can't have one without the other. You can't have the left without the right. You can't have the right without the left. So that's why it makes sense. And so, that's where the telepathic thing comes in. And only people who actually have these abilities or understand where I'm coming from. Yes, they all have different names, but the truth still remains, because it is spoken upon. It's just in a parable. So we're just going to keep that at that, because I don't call God, anything that God has created, false. Anything that is teaching us how to see and understand our energy as well as others' energy, what can be wrong about that? Anything that's giving me direction on how to follow my intuition, because my intuition is connected to God. When your intuition is connected to God, why would you not follow in that likeness, in that word? Because we've developed bad habits. And sometimes we are going to slip up, make mistakes. But those who are repentive and understanding of those mistakes and keep moving forward towards their mission, keeping what you take in balance with what you give. Okay? Those are some keys to live, okay? Those are some keys to live, okay? We got the keys to the kingdom, so how could they knock us down? Okay? It's never too late. Y'all, look. Keep me in your heart. Keep me in your prayers. Peace, love, and abundance to you always. Y'all check out my 2 singles that I have released. It's the EMPRESS Raw. Find me on Instagram, EmpressRA_. Okay, that's Empress with an E, not an I. It's not Impress, okay? Because it's already there. So ain't no need. Okay, go at your own speed. Don't doubt yourself and you will succeed. Royalty, we bleed. Hey! Okay, look, now you see me, now you don't.